The air crackled with anticipation. A palpable tension gripped the American Airlines Center. This wasn't just another game, this was Luka's return. Traded months earlier in a move that sent shockwaves through the NBA, Luka Doncic was back in Dallas, but this time he wore the enemy colors of the Los Angeles Lakers. Gone was the familiar blue and white, replaced by the purple and gold. Yet the moment he stepped onto the court, the roar was deafening. Cheers erupted, a cacophony of affection and pain. Signs held high declared unwavering love for the Slovenian superstar. This was their boy after all, the one who had electrified the city for years. But beneath the surface of adulation, a current of betrayal ran deep. The wound of his departure, still fresh, throbbed with every basket he would score, this time, against them. The Dallas faithful were torn. How do you reconcile years of adoration with the raw emotion of seeing your hero in the colors of a rival? The answer, it seemed, was complex. Some couldn't bring themselves to boo. They cheered his every move, every shot, every dazzling display of the talent they had witnessed blossom firsthand. Others, still nursing the sting of betrayal, directed their anger towards the Mavericks front office, their chants a bitter symphony of discontent. The name of Mavericks GM Nico Harrison was met with a chorus of boos. He had become the architect of their heartbreak, the symbol of a decision that had cleaved the city in two. But amidst the turmoil, one thing was clear: Luka Doncic still held the heart of Dallas in his hands. As the pre-game buzz reached fever pitch, a hush fell over the arena. The Jumbotron flickered to life and a wave of emotion washed over the crowd. There he was, a younger, grinning Luka, his Mavericks jersey a poignant reminder of what once was. The video tribute played on, a highlight reel of impossible shots, no-look passes, and the sheer joy he had brought to the game. Each frame was a dagger to the heart, a bittersweet reminder of the magic he had woven in that very building. The crowd roared their approval, their cheers echoing with a tinge of sadness, a longing for a past that could no longer be. The present, however, was about to unfold in a manner no one could have predicted. From the opening tip-off, it was clear this was no ordinary game for Luka. He played with a fire in his eyes, a point to prove, not just to the Mavericks but to himself. Every possession was a statement, a testament to his extraordinary talent. He danced through the Mavericks' defense as if they were mere shadows, his step-back three-pointer finding the net with almost effortless grace. He was unstoppable, a force of nature unleashed upon his former team. 45 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. The stat sheet told a story of dominance, but it couldn't capture the raw emotion that poured out of him with every basket. This wasn't just a game, it was Luka's lament, a heart-wrenching ballad of what could have been. Section 5, purple and gold, but a green embrace. Despite the Lakers jersey, despite the rivalry, the Dallas crowd couldn't help but acknowledge greatness. MVP chants echoed through the arena, a testament to the indelible mark he had left on the franchise. Even as he tore through their team, there was a sense of pride, a recognition that they had borne witness to something special. Yes, he was a Laker now, but he was their Luka, and that bond, forged in years of shared passion, transcended team loyalties. It was a surreal spectacle, a testament to the enduring power of sports to unite and divide in equal measure. And at the heart of it all stood Luka Doncic, the prodigal son who had returned to break their hearts yet somehow managed to mend them at the same time. Section 6. Redick and James reflect. Respect earned, loyalty unforgotten. Lakers coach J.J. Redick, himself no stranger to emotional returns, could only marvel at Doncic's performance. Superhuman, he remarked after the game, shaking his head in admiration. To play with that level of emotion, that burden of expectation, and still deliver, it's a testament to his character. LeBron James, the veteran leader who had welcomed Doncic into the Lakers' fold, understood the magnitude of the moment. Unforgettable, he said, his voice tinged with empathy. I've been there. You never forget your first love, your first home. Tonight was Luka's way of saying goodbye. The Lakers, to their credit, had handled the situation with grace. They understood the emotional weight Doncic carried, and allowed him the space to process his feelings. This wasn't just about basketball, it was about respect, about acknowledging the profound connection between a player and a city. Section 7. The Mavericks' new hope, a bittersweet victory. For the Dallas Mavericks, the game was a harsh reminder of what they had lost. Anthony Davis, the prize they had received in the trade, had a respectable showing, but it was a pale imitation of the Luka Doncic show. The final score, a 112-97 Lakers victory, felt almost irrelevant. This night wasn't about wins and losses, it was about emotions, about memories, about the bittersweet reality of moving on. The Mavericks were rebuilding, pinning their hopes on Davis and a new chapter in their franchise's history. But on this night, the ghost of Luka Doncic loomed large, a constant reminder of the greatness that had slipped through their fingers. Section 8, a night etched in memory. As the final buzzer sounded, Luka Doncic stood at center court, the weight of the night etched on his face. He had conquered his former team, but there was no triumph in his eyes, only a profound sense of closure. He raised his arms in acknowledgement of the applause, a sea of Mavericks blue tinged with Lakers purple and gold. This was his farewell, his love letter to a city that had embraced him as one of their own. The memories of this night would linger long after the final score was forgotten. It was a night of raw emotion, of divided loyalties, of a bond between a player and a city that transcended the boundaries of sport. Section 9. What the future holds, a league on notice. Luka Doncic's return to Dallas was more than just a game. It was a cultural event, a spectacle that captivated the NBA and beyond. It spoke to the enduring power of sports to evoke emotion, to unite and divide, to create legends and legacies. As Doncic embarks on his next chapter with the Lakers and the Mavericks forge a new path, one thing is certain, the NBA landscape has shifted. The league is on notice. Luka Doncic is ready to claim his destiny, and the echoes of that unforgettable night in Dallas will reverberate for years to come.